Respectful dear family members, my pranams to you. I have explained to you how Indian spiritual books are being classified, or how they were classified from the lower level of the population of Hindu Dharma to the highest level, right from academically, intellectually, zero level to academically and intellectually hero level. The life should be made useful, purposeful, fruitful and meaningful, and also our mind, body, family relations, cultural values, social bondage and national level of integration, all these are to be made effective and efficient, for which the messages should be conveyed directly or indirectly. When people are at lower level, naturally hard subject, directly giving the message or the truth and fact about the life may not efficiently or effectively work at lower level. So 18 Puranas and 18 Upapuranas were written in huge number and huge volumes. Through those Puranas, I have already told you that the messages are conveyed packed with the stories of different types of human beings. In short, good life and bad life. People having good mind and bad mind, good thoughts and bad thoughts, good action and bad action. How they will be experiencing in the life, these are all mentioned in Puranas. When you elevate yourself from lower level to higher level, we will be reaching to the second level, where stories are mentioned with experiences of the pupil. So historical facts with the stories are given in Mahabharata, 1,25,000 slokas, of which 60,000 slokas are pure stories of animals, birds and so on. And the remaining 65,000 slokas are giving us the messages as the experiences of about 20 very serious people in Mahabharata. Even though the number of the Mahabharata historical figures are far higher than 100, 200. There about 20 people, their biographies are given in Mahabharata with 60,000 slokas connected with the stories. When we reach the third level, their stories are not there. At the same time, experiences of Lord Rama and about 20 people connected with Rama directly or indirectly are given in 24,000 slokas, where individual stories are not at all considered, because we are elevating from lower level to higher level. So we generally used to say stories work at lower level, experiences work at higher level, and messages work at still higher level. The truth and fact about the life will be working at the highest level. So in Ramayana, experiences are given. Sometimes the history is given like story. So instead of telling charitram or kadha, we say charitam. And in the fourth level, now what I am going to explain to you is Vedas. Vedas directly give sustainable and permanent benefit derived for our mind, for our body, for our family relation, for the cultural enrichment, for the social bondage and national integration. Messages are directly given. No caste, no religion, no linguistic barrier, no even sexual lingas, sex. These are all not at all important as far as Vedas are concerned. Is directly giving the messages which is universally acceptable for anyone in the world. Always Veda mantras give in plural, not singular. So in one word, sometimes in one line, sometimes in one sloka, sometimes even in one mantra or one sukta, a large quantum of messages are given directly. No stories in Vedas. Generally, there are no stories. Generally, individual experiences are also not given. But the universal truth are given beyond the caste, creed, religionism, political background, etc., etc. So they are universally acceptable. So we call it as Vedam. Vedam, the word means knowledge. Vidya, Vedam. Sangachadvam. Let us move forward together. Samvadadvam. Let us discuss with an open mind. Samvo manamsi janata. Let us have an open, transparent mind, and without any hidden agenda, let us move forward. Samano mandraha samiti samani samanam manasahajittam esham. Let us chant the same mantra. Let us have the same mind. Let us have the same vision, same attitude, and same thoughts, and let us have the same ultimate goal in our life. Samaniva agudi samana hridayaniva samanamastu mano yadava susahasati. Let us have our mind in the same wavelength. Let our heart beat in the same wavelength. Let us live a happy life with a smiling face as long as the divine power has given us the opportunity to live here in this world. So these are all the messages given in beautiful way. Sarve bhavantu suginaha, sarve santu niramaya, sarve bhadrani pashyandu, ma kaschid dukkha bhag bhavet. I am sure that you will be knowing the meaning of this particular prayer. But it is just like the message, what you have to do for making all others happy. A healthy life without pain and with a full pleasure in the life. Thus, Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Let everyone in the world become very happy and enjoy the life. Ano bhadraha kratavo yantu vishwadaha. Let noble thoughts come towards us from all over the world. So Veda Vidyam cha avidyam cha estat Veda ubhayam saha avidyaya matyam tirtva avidyaya amritamasnude. There are two types of knowledge in the world. One is experiential spiritual knowledge. The other one is experimentable scientific knowledge. Use the scientific knowledge for overcoming the day-to-day problems in our life, and use the spiritual experiential knowledge for attaining permanent peace in the life. See how beautifully the messages are given. Andham tama pravishanti avidyam upasate tato bhuya ivate tamo yavu vidyayam retaha. Those who are thinking that science can solve all the human problem, they are leading themselves into blinding darkness. And those who are thinking that spirituality can solve all your human problem, they are also leading themselves into blinding darkness. So, integrate the science and spirituality, how beautifully it is mentioned. So you can see that the Vedas convey you fantastic messages continuously. As a continuation of Vedas, you can see Upanishads are also coming in the spiritual level of classification of our Hindu literature. As I told you earlier, Rigveda has got 25 recensions, Yajurveda 108 recensions, Samaveda 1001 recensions, Atharva Veda 52 recensions are there. Each recension means each book. There may be minor variation, in some cases major variation between these recensions or among these recensions. What we can see, also remember that when I say to you there are 25 recensions of Rigveda, only 4 are available now. Out of 108 recensions in Yajurveda, nearly 35 recensions are available. Out of 1001 recensions of Samaveda, 11 or 12 are available now. Out of 52 Atharva Veda recensions, I think 1 or 2 are remaining. All other recensions have been lost forever or maybe available in some other country. These factors also should be remembered by us. If we are not learning Veda, and the next generation will be fully ignorant about it, those who are scientifically and financially, economically, professionally at a higher level, if and only if they learn Veda, then the Veda interpretation needed for the modern life can be better adopted and adapted. If some people are learning Sanskrit and Vedas purely for the livelihood, it will not be having the modern vision and mission as expected from our forefathers. And the incorporation of the modern knowledge with ancient knowledge is needed for the preservation of the real spirit of Vedas. So my request to you, remember that Vedas, the letters, the words, the stanzas or the mantras, or the way we chant, Shrutis, the text of Vedas is the body of Veda, and it's a Shruti or Swara. Swara and Shruti, that makes Veda mantra really Veda mantra. That is the soul of Veda. The stanzas and the words and the slokas or mantras are all body of Veda. The Swara makes real Veda the Veda. So we have to learn the correct pronunciation and also the correct Swara of the mantra. Then only we can say I can read or I can chant Veda. Otherwise it will not become Veda at all. So I will also extend this class for explaining the fifth level of classification of ancient Indian literature. The fifth level perhaps is the highest level where Upanishads are explained. There are 108 Upanishads, of which 18 Upanishads are very important Upanishads, and Deshopanishad, 10 Upanishads are explained as the super Upanishads. Deshopanishads need commentaries and further explanation for understanding the spirit and the real message and meaning of this Upanishad. Ishavasya Upanishad is the best Upanishad which happened to be from the Vedic text, that is 40th chapter of Yajurveda, is the Ishavasya Upanishad. Other Upanishads come either part of Brahmanas or part of Aranyakas, or separately or independently they are Upanishads. Upanishad word means taking you nearer to the absolute truth. So there are so many messages. Say for example, Uttishtata Jagrada Prapyavaran Nibodada Kshurasya Dhara Nishida Duratya Durgam Padastat Kavayo Vadamdi. Uttishtata, gloriously stand up. Jagrada, be aware that you are not permanent in this world. Prapyavaran Nibodada, enlighten yourself by acquiring knowledge from the scholars. Satyam Vada, tell and follow the truth, the path of truth. Dharmam Chara, follow the path of Dharma. Satyam Vada, Dharmam Chara, Swadhyayanma Pramada, never deviate from learning. And Satya na Pramaditavyam, never deviate from the path of truth. Dharma na Pramaditavyam, never deviate from the path of Dharma. Swadhyaya Pravajanabhyam na Pramaditavyam, continuously learn and teach others. Deva Vidrakaryabhyam na Pramaditavyam, continuously worship the divine power existing and guiding the whole universal system, and also worship your forefathers. Swadhyaya Pravajanabhyam, Swadhyaya means self-learning, Pravajana means teaching others. Deva Vidrakaryabhyam means worshipping the deities and the divine power, and Pidrakarya means following the messages given by our forefathers. Madra Devo Bhava, Pitra Devo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava, Tithi Devo Bhava, Rashtra Devo Bhava. These are all the small messages, but very intense and extremely valuable messages, telling you the truth, fact and essence about life. See, anoraniyan mahado mahiyan atma guhayam nihitosya jando. The divine power is present in the smaller than the smallest atom of a matter, and also it is present in the bigger than the biggest universe in this system. So na tatra suryo bhadi na chandra tarakam nema vidyuto bhandi kutoyam agnihi tameva bhandam anubhadi sarvam tasya bhasa vishwamidham vibhadim. Explaining about the Brahma Chaitanya, explaining about the divine power, so nicely explained. Na tatra chakshur gacchadi, the divine power cannot be seen through your eyes. Na vak gacchadi, it cannot be explained by words. No manaha, it cannot be experienced in our mind. Na vidmo, na vijanimo, there are no people in the world who can really explain about the divine power, and there are no people in the world who has experienced really the divinity or the God. So I am not in a position to tell you also. This is what Upanishad tells you beautifully about the divine power. So yat chakshusha na pashyati ena chakshumshi pashyati. Divine power is the one which cannot be seen through the eyes, but it is the one which makes your eyes see the things around us. Yat shrotrena na shrunoti, the one which cannot be listened through the ears, but the one which makes your ears work. Ena shrotramidam shrutam yat manasa namanute ena ahurmanomadam tadeva brahmatvam viddi naidamedidam upasade. So these are all the beautiful, marvelous explanation given in Upanishads. Like this we have got hundreds and thousands of slokas, explained in Upanishad, giving you the explanation of the absolute truth and also our relative truth which we are adopting in our day-to-day life. So Vedas give you directly the messages, and Upanishads give you the truth and fact about the life and existence on the surface of the globe earth. In Upanishad we can see Panchabhudam are explained. Prathivi, Ap, Teja, Vayu, Akasham. Panja Prana are explained. Prana, Avana, Vyana, Udana, Samana, Eva, Cha. Panja Karmendriya and Panja Jnanendriya. Panja Karmendriya, hand, leg, tongue, procreatory organs and excretory organs, 5 functional organs, and also 5 sensory organs, ears, eyes, nose, tongue, and skin. These are all explained. Other than that, a detailed, fantastic explanation about the mind are also given in Upanishads. So remember about the customs and rituals, I explained it to you. Anachara means those acharas which are irrelevant in the 21st century. Durachara means those acharas which create negatives in the mind, body, family, culture, society and nation. Sadachara means the acharas which are good for the mind. Second set of sadachara, the acharas which are good for the body. Acharas good for building the family relation. Acharas good for cultural enrichment. Acharas meant for enriching the social bondage or strengthening the social bondage. Acharas meant for national integration. Like that, as a second part of my speech, I explained it to you about Puranas, Mahabharata, Valmiki Ramayana, Veda and Upanishad. Veda and Upanishad I put to you directly together, not as separately. Thus you have to remember the Hindu literature in a very systematic way. Thank you very much. My pranams to you.